Hello, ladies and gentlemen. So this is out of the US Yahoo, and it's exactly what it is. And it's a Black woman. The woman's body was found in a recycling bin in a Texas man's bedroom, and now he's charged with murder. And you will see her face and you will see his face. So it's a really sad situation. And it reads that a 24-year-old Texas man is behind bars this week on a murder suspected of the murder and the evidence that tampering charges after his mother allegedly discovered the dead body of a woman in his bedroom stuffed inside a recycling bin. So the coroner identified the body and recovered it. Ackpan's Houston's bedroom. So that's the guy, and that the woman's name is Irene Yamitan, 23 years old, who was strangled to death. And so let me go down here. It's a really sad situation that happened here. So according to the arrest, Ackpan has allegedly refused to cooperate with investigators. So it remains unclear that of what the motive of the killing was. And so I guess that's what they usually try to figure out, what led to this man killing this woman. And so she was strangled. How Ackpan may have known Yamitan, who was strangled to death. It sounds like they have foreign sounding names. So want to keep up with the latest crime coverage, click here, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so I'll skip over that. So investigators allege in the warrant that Ackpan's mother noticed the sealed green recycling bin in her son's room. And so the mother allegedly went to inspect the receptacle or the bin, thinking it was odd looking that it wasn't in its normal spot behind their home. And so the warrant says that she told the police that she lifted the bin and saw that there was a human foot there. And so she tipped over the bin and saw the Black female inside, reads the warrant. And so that had to be horrific. So this is the guy that did the murdering of this woman. He's a Black male. And so the mother told the investigators that she called for an ambulance and phoned her ex-husband, who rushed to the home to see what was the matter. And they both attempted to revive the unresponsive woman to see if they could get her to come to again. And so then the ambulance arrived, and later in the investigators' attempt to speak to Ackpan, who requested an attorney immediately. He didn't want to talk. So it's not known at the time when Yamitan died. So Ackpan has not entered a plea to the charges against him. So People was unable, or People magazine wasn't able, or People article wasn't able to reach his attorney for the comment. And so this is really sick. Can you imagine you have a loved one or whatever, and you smell something. You had to have smelled something in the room. That's probably, not just seen, here it says that she saw something, but I would bet that she smelled, because the body starts to, rigor mortis sets in after a certain time, then you start smelling that dead body smell. And so, to see a foot sticking out. And so there had to have been like a smell of dead body or something, or just a feeling that something's not right, in that atmosphere. And so, yeah, so the woman's body was found. And so here it just shows the man's face. But I think when I clicked on, it actually showed, I think maybe they had a photo of the woman, but this is the murderer or suspect, or the person who did this. And the woman's body was found in his recycling bin in his bedroom. And so, ladies, you really need to be careful. I don't know what the whole thing was between these two, but it almost seems really creepy that somebody would stoop to this extreme to to kill somebody, strangle them, and then put them in a recycling bin and think that nobody's going to smell or see it and notice something's happening. And then, she had to have family members or something that would have wanted to know, her whereabouts and who she was last with. And so this is like what I told you, you guys, whenever there's a Black female that something happens to them, that you don't hear anybody looking for them. You notice nobody was looking for this lady. They found her. And so isn't that what it reads up here, that they found her body? Yeah. Woman's body found in the recycling bin. Nobody was looking for her. They didn't make buttons, pins. They didn't make a national statewide announcement. They found these, and it took the parents to find the body. If they were bad people, you know what bad people do. They're going to try to clean it up and cover up the bad stuff, and then let it sit for a while and hope they don't get caught. But whoever these parents were, they were good people to some degree, to be honest, to call the authorities. And so this is very creepy. Now, what are your thoughts on this? Because this is really, really scary, to know that there are people like this out there. They don't have a motive yet. You're wondering, okay, what was the relationship between this woman and Alex Akpan and Irene? You meet them. So that's he's 20, he's in his 20s, he's 24 and she's 23. So it's almost sounds like maybe there was a relationship, or maybe they were dating and something went wrong. But wow, this is crazy. Your thoughts, feedback, comment on this. Thanks for listening.